everyone, welcome to Web3 TV. I'm Lisa Amnegard, and we are here at AI Wednesday, hosted by Co-Investing Capital and Hero.io. Joining me right now is Hashim AlSadek, Project Manager at SuiHub. Thank you so much for joining me.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
How's the event so far?
The event's incredible. The turnout's amazing. There's genuine networking. People are connecting. Founders are meeting founders, so that's the main point.
And you're one of the speakers here today. You had a beautiful speech earlier.
Thank you.
Can you tell me a little bit more about SuiHub, what you're doing?
So SuiHub is technically going to be the hub of the region. What we're trying to do is create the next unicorn and the next billion users on Sui. We are ensuring that we have enough engineers in office, business development, marketing, all to support anyone who would like to work in the office free of charge. Our focus is supporting our projects and supporting the region.
And can you tell me a little bit more about these projects? How do they look like? What kind of industries are you targeting?
So we're targeting all industries, whether it's Web2 or Web3. We have the bandwidth to do it. We have the strategies to do it. We've been doing this we've been planning this for years. So it's something that we are ready for.
You mentioned Web2. Why Web2?
Because Web3 does not have enough users, right? So there's a lot in Web2 that can be utilized. There's a lot of Web3 technology that can be utilized for Web2. You just need the right approach for it, right?
So what would be an example of that?
An example would be, for example, airlines. Loyalty program can be on-chain. A Web2 user does not need to know he's utilizing Web3, and that's the benefit of what we're doing.
So it kind of opens the gate for people, let's say, in Web3 that want to utilize Web2 companies and people in Web2 to open the doors to Web3.
Yeah, there's an abnormal amount of reach, right? You can tokenize apartments, you can approach commodities, gold, you can put all of this on chain, and that's how security increases in the region, and it's decentralized.
And you mentioned you are one of the leading hubs here in the region. Why do you think SuiHub is important for the UAE?
SuiHub is super important for the region for one reason. Our unique value proposition is that we are offering engineers on ground, technical support on ground, on demand. You do not need to wait weeks for it. We are offering marketing and business development support on ground. We spent 100 days creating an ecosystem to support all projects. So what we are doing at SuiHub is all for the region and for the projects.
So it's kind of speeding it up because, I mean, it's so difficult trying to navigate all the different ways of incorporating a Web3 company and all the different regulations.
Right, and that's our job. Our job is to make it easy for you, right? Our job is to support you from A to Z. So whatever is needed is what we will provide.
And you've been in this space for quite some time, so I just want to ask, what is your personal preference when it comes to either AI or Web3?
I think it's the next thing. But the problem is that a lot of people think AI is going to overtake jobs. The correct thinking is how we're going to utilize AI to advance everything. Advance Web3, advance Web2, utilizing AI technology in the correct way.
And what are you most excited about in this space?
I'm most excited about this region. This region is very competitive, and it's the hub of the world, and UAE is supporting everything in terms of regulations, in terms of promoting projects. It's just a well-rounded region.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there was this Bitcoin MENA conference yesterday, which was a huge turnout. So there's definitely a lot of interest in the region. It's really fun to see.
Correct.
So thank you so much for speaking with me. It was a pleasure.
My pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
And thank you so much for watching. We'll be bringing you more interviews, so make sure to stay tuned. I'm Lisa Amnegard, and you're watching Web3 TV.